Offering discounts or cutting prices for your pooper scooper services might sound like one of the easier ways to go out and start getting more clients for your business. But what if I told you there was a better way that works just as well and helps you attract high quality customers without cutting your prices, without cutting your margins, and ultimately racing to the bottom of the market, which is not something that I recommend. So in this video, I'm going to go over our marketing messaging and how we acquire thousands of new customers every single year without slashing our prices or racing to the bottom. Let's get into it. For those who don't know, my name is William. I'm the president of a seven-figure pooper scooper business in the Pacific Northwest and the founder of the Poop Scoop Millionaire community on School. And marketing messaging is one of the most overlooked things that I see businesses doing, but it's also something that can have a major impact on your business. So I was really inspired to make this video by Alex Hormozy. He just recently went over this and it really hit home for us and really put words to some of the strategies that we were actually using. So I wanted to apply this to the pooper scooper industry, hopefully provide you guys with some incredible value. So when it comes to acquiring customers and really speaking the language to those customers on why somebody should work with you, there's really 4 levers that companies go to pull. One's going to be pricing. So if you're the lowest price, people are going to want to work with you. Next is going to be speed. If you're the fastest company, if you get back to people quickly, if you provide service quickly, if you're in and out quickly, speed is always going to win over slow speed. So that's another lever. The next one is going to be ease of use. So how easy is it for people to actually work with you? Do you have instant onboarding? Do you have auto pay? Things like that are a big benefit. And then the final one is going to be risk adjustment, or who's going to be the least risky company to work with. So if a company has a ton of reviews, if they've cleaned a lot of yards, they background check employees, that company is going to be less risky and more likely to actually show up and provide the service. And you can speak to any of these 4 points to go out and start getting customers. I'm going to break each one down for you one at a time so you guys can get some ideas and hopefully integrate that into your marketing and start getting more customers for your pooper scooper business. So the important thing to consider when you're looking at which one of these 4 customer benefits that you want to promote is that you really need to pick just one. If you say you're the cheapest, the fastest, the easiest to work with, and the most experienced company out there, nobody's going to believe you. You're saying all these different things, and even though it might be true, it's not going to resonate with the customer. So you really need to pick one, and you can absolutely incorporate other ones into your service. I'll kind of walk through how we do it at Swoop Scoop, but you really need to pick one and lead with one. And I didn't even realize that we were doing this, but at Swoop Scoop, we really lead with the least risky company. We have the most reviews, we have all the branded vehicles, all of our employees wear uniforms, they're all background checked. So we look like a professional company. We are a professional company. We've also cleaned over 200,000 yards. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews. And we also have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. And that's all language that we lead with in a lot of our Facebook, Google advertising, even on our website. We have that displayed all over the place so people know that we are a credible company. We're going to be likely to show up. And there's a lot of value in that, especially when it comes to running a pooper scooper business, right? Because there's a lot of people that come in, they can't answer the phone, they don't even show up. If you're a one-man operation and you get sick, your clients are going to be left hanging. And since we're a bigger company with 20, 30, sometimes even 40 plus employees, we're able to mitigate all those risks and show up for customers. And we are able to essentially charge higher rates without having to give discounts in our marketing. And it's something that's been pretty big for us over the last couple of years. The next one I want to touch on, and I think this is especially a big one if you are a new company, and that is really prioritizing speed. So all the time I say speed to lead, you want to be able to pick up the phone as quickly as possible, but it goes beyond that. You can even do speed to service. So I know a lot of times, especially for us, we're booked out, we have hundreds of clients, especially during the spring, we're onboarding hundreds and hundreds of customers every single month. So we're not always able to get to people right away. So if you're a smaller company that's trying to break into a market with maybe a more established competitor, I think leaning on speed can be a major benefit. And you can incorporate this into your ads by giving offers like, you call us and we'll have your yard cleaned within 24 hours or it's free. Right? You're using that, you're displaying the speed, and you're also kind of touching on another one by de-risking it, right? So as I mentioned, you want to lead with one, but you can also kind of lean into some other ones as well. So at Swoop Scoop, for example, we really lean into reducing risk for customers, but we're also fast because we're always picking up the phone quickly, we're responding to leads quickly, and that goes a long way with our customer base. So we definitely lead with the risk, but we also show speed within our service. If you're a smaller company, I think leading with speed and showing some of those other qualities like de-risking or being easy to work with are definitely going to carry you a long way and enable you to get customers without lowering your pricing. The next one I'm going to talk about is ease of use. And again, this is something that we do at Swoop Scoop, but it's not necessarily something that we lead with. So, ease of use for customers, they're able to go online, get an instant quote, sign up for services without even talking to anybody. I think you have an opportunity to push that. We also have the customer portal using the Sweep and Go platform where customers can just go online, make change requests, and it's really easy for people to work with us. Another way we kind of incorporate this at Swoop Scoop is we don't necessarily offer a discount, but there is a lot of friction with new customers signing up with that initial cleanup price. So outside of Spring Rush, we do offer a free cleanup. And I think of this not as much as lowering prices as more of a freebie, right? I think Hormozy talks about this all the time. It's either full price or it's free. He doesn't give discounts. So we like to give that first cleanup for free outside of Spring Rush because those ones are pretty nasty. It just reduces a ton of friction and makes it easy for customers to work with us. So in our ads, you could probably go and look. If you go to the Facebook Ads Manager, there's a way for you to check out all of our ads. Or if you're in the Poop Scoop Millionaire community, you could check them out as well. We really lead with the risk. And then when customers interact with us, we're really showing that we have the speed as well as the ease of use, making it easier for customers to work with us and ultimately stick with us for the long term. That's how we're able to acquire so many customers without really compromising on lowering our prices. And because it's on the list, I will touch on this as well, but lowering prices is absolutely a strategy that you can choose to implement within your business. It just makes it harder to execute on some of those other things, right? If you have lower prices, it's going to be harder for you to get truck wraps. It's going to be harder for you to hire good employees and do background checks. It's going to be harder for you to advertise heavily. So it definitely is a strategy that you can take, but I think if you're going the low price route, you need to build your business that way from the get-go. You need to understand where you fit into the market, and if you're going to compete on price, you just have to have brutal efficiency. You can't be spending money on flashy things that might not be generating you revenue right away. But it certainly is an option, and I think there's a place in the market for anybody that wants to try to compete that way. I personally prefer to take one of the other methods just because we're going to have higher margins, we're going to have more money for marketing, and with the skill set I have and the team that we have, we're going to be able to grow a lot quicker. So hopefully this was helpful. If you guys want to work on redoing your messaging and really apply it to your own business, I think you should really take a hard look at these 4 different options that I went over and just pick one and start incorporating some of those things into your marketing. Start incorporating offers around that, whether it's offers around speed, ease of use, the lowest risk with like a quality guarantee. All those things will go a long ways and help your advertising and ultimately help you get more clients, especially as we're going into the summer months. For everybody else, I also have a free video right here on YouTube that talks about why your marketing is not working. So if you have questions about that or things aren't working as well as you think they should be, definitely check out that video. It's 100% free. And for everybody else, if you want full guides and full courses on how we run our marketing from Facebook ads to Google ads to SEO, and even how we set up our businesses, pricing, all that stuff, make sure to check out the Poop Scoop Millionaire community on School. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day and happy scooping.